Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Daily English Podcast.
Hi there. So glad you could join us today.
We have a really practical episode for you, something that can change your English forever.
And it starts with something we all do every single day, our morning routine.
But before we get into it, I want to ask you something. How many times have you said to yourself, I'll practice English tomorrow morning, and then tomorrow comes, and you don't do it?
Or worse, you do it for 2 days and then stop.
Exactly. That was me last week. I woke up with all these big plans. I was going to study for an hour, read a book, watch a video, practice speaking, and you know what I actually did?
What?
I looked at my phone for 45 minutes, just scrolling, watching videos of dogs falling off couches.
That sounds familiar.
And then I felt so guilty, like I had already failed before the day even started. And I thought to myself, if I can't do this, how am I ever going to improve?
You know, I think every English learner has felt that. The guilt, the frustration, the feeling that you're not making progress.
Exactly. And that's why we made this episode, because we want to help you build a morning routine that actually works. Something small, something simple, something you can actually do.
We're Nova and Daniel, and this is the Daily English Podcast. We help you practice real English for everyday conversations.
No boring grammar lessons, no complicated rules, just practical tips you can use immediately.
And today, we're talking about mornings, the most powerful time of your day for improving your English.
But here's the thing. We're not going to tell you to wake up at 5 a.m. and study for 3 hours. That doesn't work.
No, it doesn't. I tried that. Lasted 3 days.
We know. So instead, we're going to give you 5 tips, 5 tiny things you can do in the morning. Each one takes less than 5 minutes.
5 minutes, that's nothing.
Exactly. And by the way, we have one tip toward the end that completely changed how I think about morning practice, so don't skip it.
Ooh, now I'm curious. But first, let's talk about something. How was your week, Nova?
It got better after I changed my morning approach. Actually, it's funny because I started doing exactly what we're going to share with you today, and I noticed a difference in just 3 days.
Really? 3 days?
3 days. Not perfect English, but I felt more confident, more ready to speak. And that's the goal, right? Not perfection, progress.
I love that. And that's exactly what we want for our listeners. Progress.
Before we dive in, if you're enjoying this episode, please take a moment to like and subscribe to our channel. It means the world to us.
And share it with someone who needs this. You know that friend who keeps saying they want to improve their English but never start? Send this episode to them.
Okay, let's get into it. Here's the big idea. Improving your English in the morning is like planting a seed. You don't water it once and expect a tree to grow overnight. You water it a little bit every single day. That's what makes the difference.
That's a great way to think about it. A seed.
Right. Your morning is the best time to water that seed because your brain is fresh. You haven't been overwhelmed by the day yet. No emails, no meetings, no stress.
But here's what most people do. They try to plant a whole forest on day 1, and they burn out.
Yes, and that's why we're starting with tip 1. Let's hear it. Tip 1 is simple. When you wake up, say one sentence out loud in English. Just one. Before you touch your phone, before you look at any messages, you open your eyes and you speak.
One sentence? That's it?
One sentence, that's it. It doesn't have to be deep or philosophical. It can be simple. I feel tired. I need coffee. Today is going to be a good day.
And that helps?
It does. And here's why. Speaking out loud activates your brain differently than just thinking. When you think in English, it's easy. But when you speak out loud, you have to use your mouth, your tongue, your breath. You're actually practicing.
So you're waking up your English-speaking muscles?
Exactly. It's like stretching before a workout. You wouldn't run a marathon without warming up first.
No, you wouldn't.
So why would you try to speak English perfectly without warming up first? One sentence. That's your warm-up.
What if you say it wrong?
Say it wrong, loudly. Your brain learns from mistakes. If you're perfect every time, you're not learning. You're just repeating what you already know.
That's true. And you're alone in your room. Nobody is listening.
Exactly. This is your private practice time. No judgment, no pressure. Just you and your English.
I think a lot of people are scared of making mistakes. They wait until they're perfect and then they never speak.
That's so common. And honestly, we've all been there. But tip 1 is about getting comfortable with the sound of your own English voice. And once you do that, everything gets easier.
Okay, so tip 1 is one sentence out loud every morning.
Yes. And here's something interesting. When I started doing this, by day 3, I was naturally saying 2 sentences, then 3. It grew by itself. I didn't force it.
So the routine builds itself.
Exactly. And that's the most important thing. Start so small that you can't say no. Then let it grow naturally.
That sounds possible, even for me.
It is possible. And tip 2 is just as simple. After you say your sentence, you're going to listen to something for just 2 minutes.
2 minutes?
2 minutes, a short podcast clip, a song, a news report, something in English. But here's the key. You have to listen actively.
What does active listening mean?
It means you're not just letting the sound go in one ear and out the other. You're paying attention. You're trying to catch individual words. You're noticing the rhythm, the intonation.
Okay, so I'm not just background noise.
No, you're a detective. You're listening for clues. And here's the trick. Pick one sentence from what you hear and repeat it in your head. Even better, say it out loud after the speaker.
So I'm copying them, like a parrot.
Yes, a very intelligent parrot. But this is important. You can't speak English well if you can't hear English well. Your ear needs to get used to the speed, the rhythm, the music of the language.
That makes sense. I used to try to speak really fast because I thought that sounded more natural, but I wasn't understanding the rhythm. I was just copying the speed.
That's a really good point, and I think a lot of our listeners have felt that. You try to speak fast, but you stumble over your words. You get frustrated.
Yes, so tip 2 is about listening to the music of English, not just the words.
Exactly. And if you want to make it even more powerful, listen to the same audio every day for a week. You'll start to recognize the words. You'll learn the phrases naturally without even trying.
2 minutes of active listening. I can do that.
Yes, you can. And this connects directly to tip 3, which is actually the one that surprised us the most.
Okay, I'm ready. What's tip 3?
Tip 3 is to write one sentence in English every morning.
Wait, right? I thought we were talking about speaking and listening.
I know, that's why it surprised us too. But hear me out. Writing is connected to speaking. When you write, you're practicing how to form sentences. You're practicing word order. You're practicing grammar without the pressure of speaking.
I see, so it's like practice before the performance.
Exactly. Think about it this way. When you speak, you have to think quickly. You don't have time to plan. But when you write, you have time. You can slow down. You can think about word choice. You can correct yourself.
So writing helps you speak better.
Yes, writing gives you the confidence to speak because you've already practiced forming the sentence on paper. So when you say it out loud, it comes more naturally.
That actually makes a lot of sense.
And the writing doesn't have to be long. Just one sentence. Anything. Today is Monday. I had a great weekend. I'm looking forward to my coffee. Anything.
And it can be the same sentence from tip 1?
It can be, or it can be different. The important thing is that you're practicing the physical act of making a sentence, putting words together in the right order.
I like that. One sentence writing. It's very low pressure.
Yes, and here's something I didn't expect. When I started writing one sentence every morning, I found myself wanting to write more. By week 2, I was writing a whole paragraph.
So it's the same as the speaking. It grows naturally.
Exactly. You're not forcing it. You're just building a small habit, and habits grow.
Okay, so we have 3 tips. Say one sentence, listen for 2 minutes, write one sentence.
Yes, and tip 4 is about the real world. It's about using English in your actual life right now.
What do you mean?
Tip 4 is this. Change your phone language to English.
Oh, wow, that's bold.
It is, but think about it. How many times do you look at your phone every day? 100 times? 200 times? Every time you look at it, you'll see English.
That's actually really smart.
It is, and it's completely free. You don't need a teacher, you don't need an app, you just go to settings and change the language. That's it.
But won't it be confusing? I might not understand something.
You will at first, but that's the point. You'll learn. You'll figure out what each word means. Your brain will adapt. And honestly, how hard is it? You already know where everything is on your phone. Your brain will fill in the gaps.
So I'm basically forcing myself to practice every time I check my phone.
Yes, and here's the surprising fact. People who change their phone language to English learn an average of 15 new words every week without studying, without flashcards, just by using their phone.
15 words a week? That's incredible.
I know, and you don't even notice it's happening. You're just trying to use your phone, and suddenly you know words like settings and notifications and battery, words you actually use.
That's so smart, and it's so easy.
Exactly, and it connects to tip 5, which is the most powerful tip of all.
Okay, hit me with it. I'm ready.
Tip 5 is this: find a conversation partner for 5 minutes every morning.
A conversation partner?
Yes, another person. It can be in person, it can be online, it can be a friend, a classmate, someone from a language exchange app, but you need to speak English to another person. 5 minutes.
But 5 minutes is not very long.
It's not, but it's the most important part of your morning routine because this is where it all comes together. You're speaking, you're listening, you're writing. You use everything you've practiced.
So it's like the final exam.
Yes, but a fun exam with no grades. You're just having a conversation, a real conversation.
Okay, let's show our listeners what this looks like in real life. Let's do a quick role play. I'll be the English learner and you be the friend. Ready?
I'm ready. Hi, how are you this morning?
I'm good. A little tired, actually.
Me too. I didn't sleep very well.
Why not?
I was thinking about all the things I need to do today. It's going to be a busy day.
Same. I have 3 meetings and I haven't even had coffee yet.
You need to fix that immediately.
Definitely. Okay, so that was just 1 minute. See how natural that was?
It was. And the conversation wasn't perfect. I made mistakes. I said I didn't sleep very well instead of well. But you understood me. That's all that matters.
Exactly. You're communicating. That's the goal.
And if you have just 5 minutes of that kind of conversation every morning, you will improve. You will. I promise.
So here's our 5 tips. Say 1 sentence out loud, listen to 2 minutes, write 1 sentence, change your phone to English, and have a 5-minute conversation.
Perfect. And honestly, the hardest part is the first week. It's always the first week. After that, your brain starts to expect it. It becomes automatic.
So let's put everything together. One more role play. This one uses everything we've talked about today.
All right, final role play. I'm going to use all 5 tips in one morning conversation.
And I'll be the friend you're talking to. Let's start from the beginning. Good morning, Nova.
Good morning, Daniel. I just did my 1 sentence of the day.
What did you say?
I said, today is going to be a productive day. Out loud. To my cat.
Did the cat like it?
She was not impressed, but I felt good. Then I listened to a 2-minute podcast clip.
What was it about?
It was about technology. I didn't understand everything, but I caught the main idea.
Did you repeat any sentences?
I did. I said, this is interesting, after the speaker, just to practice.
And then you wrote something.
Yes, I wrote, I need to focus on my work today. Just 1 sentence.
And your phone is in English, right?
Yes, that took some getting used to, but now I know all these words I never knew before.
Like what?
Words like reminder and notification and screen time. Words I see every day.
That's amazing. And now we're having a 5-minute conversation.
Yes, and look at us. We're speaking English, like real people.
We are real people.
You know what I mean. We're using English naturally, without stress, without fear.
And that's what this whole routine is about.
Exactly. Did you catch everything we just did? We used words like productive and impressed and notification, all from our morning routine.
That's a great point. Now let's go through the key vocabulary words.
Yes, let's review.
First word, productive.
Productive means getting things done, being efficient. For example, I had a productive day at work, or casually, feeling pretty productive this morning.
Next word, impressed.
Impressed means feeling admiration for something. My teacher was impressed with my English. Casually, I'm honestly impressed you woke up that early.
Third word, notification.
That's a message or alert on your phone. I got a notification from my bank. Casually, my phone keeps sending notifications. It's so annoying.
Fourth word, reminder.
Something that helps you remember. I set a reminder for my meeting. Casually, thanks for the reminder. I almost forgot.
Fifth word, focus.
To concentrate on something. I need to focus on my work. casually. I really need to focus today. I'm all over the place.
And these words all came up naturally in our conversation.
They did, and that's the beauty of this routine. You learn words in context. You learn them by using them.
Now it's your turn. Pick one word and use it in a sentence in the comments, or say it out loud right now. Practice makes progress.
All right, let's recap our 5 tips really quickly. 1. Say one sentence out loud. 2. Listen actively for 2 minutes. 3. Write one sentence. 4. Change your phone to English. 5. Have a 5-minute conversation.
Each one is small, each one is simple, but together they change everything.
And here's the thing. You don't have to do all 5 on day 1. Start with 1, just 1. Then add another next week, and another after that.
The key is consistency, not perfection.
Yes, and that's the most important thing I want you to remember. Your morning routine is not about being perfect. It's about showing up every day.
Show up, do one thing, that's enough.
That's more than enough.
Now we want to hear from you. What's the first thing you're going to try tomorrow morning? Tell us in the comments. Be specific. Say, I'm going to say, I'm ready for today out loud. Something like that.
And if this episode helped you, please like it and subscribe to our channel.
And share it with the one person in your life who needs this conversation today. You probably already know who that is.
Thank you so much for listening. This is Nova.
And this is Daniel.
And this has been the Daily English Podcast.
Remember, your progress doesn't end here. To keep growing your English, click on the next video or explore the other episodes we have chosen especially for you.